Welcome in to Broken Arrow Tiger Fieldhouse alongside Hall of Fame coach Sean Jones, 9-time state champion. This is Steve Cowan. We've got a good one tonight, Coach. First match of the season on ArrowVision. Your Broken Arrow Tigers hosting the Union Redskins, a team you've seen plenty of during your career here at the Tigers.
It's always fun to wrestle Union. You know, they're our across the street rivals, and you know, they've had a bit of a great history. And Coach Jefferson's, I believe, got them ranked number 10 in the state right now, and they're going to be a great opponent tonight for the Tigers. The Tigers got to come out and do a good job of wrestling.
Now, they were in the past, Broken Arrow Union, good measuring sticks for each other. The Union program kind of slipped a little bit there for a while, but as you said with Coach Jefferson, it is on its way back up.
Right. Coach Jefferson's doing a great job. You know, as with any program that had kind of faded a little bit, it's just a matter of time before somebody of his caliber gets it back to the point to where it's at. And they're not definitely where they want to be, but I'm going to guarantee in the years to come he's going to have it competing for state championships.
Of course, the legacy continues of the Jones brothers. Rod in his third season, but joining him on the sidelines is a guy you know really well and kind of, I might say, grew up with.
Yes, I grew up with that guy. You know, people talk about the greatest wrestling coaches in the state of Oklahoma, and they've got to bring his name up, and that's Coach Ernie Jones, my dad. And just fortunate, you know, in 2018-19, I really tried to get him to come over, not knowing it was going to be my last year, but I just thought it would be a good idea for him to join us, knowing that my nephew Owen's going to be a part of the program. The brothers were both here, and I thought it was a unique story. And Broken Arrow was ready to do it, to pull the trigger, and just took a couple years later, and he's here. And there was an adjustment. You know, he was at Cassia Hall for 22 years, and there was an adjustment as far as corporate Broken Arrow, computer, all the stuff, but he's good now, and he's loving it. He absolutely got to go to Ohio for the first time last weekend, and he's just kind of starstruck right now, but he'll fall back into his regular pattern, but all's good.
Speaking of Ohio, the Tigers showed fairly well. Christian Forbes reaches the quarterfinals. Jordan Kohlers, Elia Jahanes, and Jacob Brammer all get to the round of 16. That's pretty impressive, and especially looking at Brammer at the heavyweight at 285, loses to the first place finisher Nicholas Feldman out there. So good showing for the Tigers at the Ironman.
Oh, Ohio, people think why do they keep going to the Ironman? Why do people keep going to the Ironman? Because and we've had kids win it. We've had kids place in it. We've had great team finishes. I think of my 14 years, we went to the Ironman 11 times, and Rodney's continued that. Of course, the COVID year was off, but they're up to 13 times now going to the Ironman. And what's so important about that tournament is, yeah, I mean, you get there, and the kids are going to, from match one, going to battle. They place. If they win it, it's a huge deal. But it shows them what level of wrestling is out there, and it's a great learning experience, and it's something that I know Coach Rod and Biff and my dad and the staff are wanting to one point go there and compete for the championship, and that's a great goal.
Yeah, and there's a tough school out in New Jersey that they would have to be battling with to win that championship almost every year. It seems like Blair Academy is the wrestling school in the nation. 3
schools out there in Ohio. It was Blair Academy won it. Malvern Prep is a all-boys school, Augustinian Catholic school in Philadelphia. That I'm going to be honest with you, when we were Malvern Prep never beat us. In the last 5 years, that guy's built it into a number 2 ranked powerhouse in the nation, which you're right there in Philadelphia with all those Pennsylvania, which wrestling's crazy in Pennsylvania, and then Wyoming Seminary, which is just a bit north from Philadelphia. And so those are 3 prep schools that are full-blown, capable of recruiting, getting kids in there and competing.
And that explains right there why it's no wonder that the the Big Ten is the premier wrestling conference in the nation right now because of all the kids they can draw from. The Big 12's still right there with them, but it's the Big 10 that's been winning everything.
You look at population centers, Steve, and the city of Philadelphia has more population than the state of Oklahoma.
By far, yeah.
And so you start getting into the New Jerseys and the New Yorks, and you start getting into the Pennsylvanias, the Pittsburghs, the Philadelphia. I mean, you start getting into those concentration of population centers, and they're like, well, you know, Oklahoma then does a pretty good job of holding its own when you're wrestling against that great and that size of a population.
Well, when you talk about Oklahoma holding its own at that level, Broken Arrow holds its own quite well at that level as well. We've got a number of athletes, including some of our female wrestlers, that are wrestling at the next level.
Yes.
And headed up, you know, just start looking at the list, and we got two at the top schools right here in the state with Reese Whitcraft and Gerald Hill at OSU and OU respectively.
Great kids. You know, Reese Whitcraft is an amazing kid. Jared Hill was just a phenomenal worker. He really loves the sport, wants to be great at the sport. And I mean, as you go down the line, you know, you've got Jackson Cockrell at a Division I, Bryce Cockrell at a Division I. You've got several people wrestling at Division II NAIA levels and having great success. And, you know, by the end of the day, if this is something that you want to do, to give these kids an opportunity to go on to the next level and compete, there's tons of opportunity. Everybody just doesn't have to be a Division I guy. I mean, there's tons of opportunities for these kids to go get their educations and participate in the sport they love.
Yeah, we've got Braden Anderson and Dayton Hill up at Ottawa University, and Braden was just named the wrestler of the week in November.
I saw that, and both of them are doing great. Braden and Dayton are both starting for Ottawa University in Kansas, and having great years, initial years.
And I want to remiss another one that Olivia Brown received a similar honor at Grandview. So, you know,
Grandview is the NAIA capital. It is. Grandview is a very tough school. We've also got Blake Gonzalez that went to NAIA for 2 years, was a national champion there, and he transferred to Grandview. And just watching his early season tournaments is doing a great job winning tournaments. And
I went to Indiana. I believe Coach Jenkins was the wrestling coach. I think that's his name.
You're correct.
I didn't. I worked for. I was doing sports information as a student assistant. He come up to me and asked me. I'd wrestled in junior high a little bit. Asked me if I wanted to wrestle, and I knew that he just wanted me to get out there on the mat and be somebody that those guys could throw around and tie up and have an easy time with. So I famously declined. I didn't want any part of that.
Right.
I didn't want a part of that match.
Well,
that's a tough workout just to get out and get beat up.
I also went to NEO.
All right.
I was a 2-year guy at NEO. And
but you did wrestle. I did not.
I did. I tried. That's for sure.
Good program there. Good program there. We are getting ready to start. I think we've had some fog. Some lights have gone out. I don't know what you can see there, but I think it's time for our national anthem. So we're going to take a second for that, and we'll be back with Tiger Wrestling here on the Elvis.
As we honor those men and women who protect our freedom, both home and abroad, with the singing of our national anthem. Singing our national anthem tonight, the junior here at Broken Arrow is Felicity Armagos.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
That was junior Felicity Argos, and I tell you what, Coach, you come to any of these indoor sporting events at Broken Arrow, be it basketball or wrestling, and the music program we have here is going to be highlighted with the national anthem. Those kids do a fabulous job every time we have an event in here for basketball or wrestling.
Well, we know our arts programs here, our band, our choirs are second to none in the nation.
Our band? Really? I hadn't heard. You got some news for us?
It's amazing, you know. I was never really a band guy until I got here, and then I started really respecting, because nobody on campus works as hard as those guys.
Oh, not even close.
So I'm a big Pride fan, and brag about them everywhere I go.
Can't help but be, man. I tell you what, Darren Davis is fabulous. Fabulous, just carrying that on and actually taking it up even a notch higher than what it was whenever he took over.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
yeah, he's been doing it a long time. Does a great job. I think we're getting the starting lineups introduced. So let's look at it and see what we've got tentatively from our standpoint. We're going to start with OU signee at 106, Christian Forbes, going against DJ Asbury. And at 113, we're still not sure what's going to happen there, but looks like Ethan Rodriguez is going to wrestle at 120 against Daruz Black. Caleb Collins is going to wrestle at 26, either Thomas Toda or Juan Gutierrez. Parker Whitcraft, you know, we mentioned Reese earlier. Parker Whitcraft, senior, who was fourth in state last year. He's going to be wrestling Noah Cummings at 132. Titan Peters probably going to, well, Titan Peters may not wrestle. We'll see. Candace Roop is at 138. Jordan Kohlers, also at state last year, was second. Andrew Lolis, a junior, going to wrestle at 52. Garrett Stitchcomb, a sophomore, young kid who is really coming on. He's going to be fun to watch over the next 3 years. He's going to wrestle at 160. And we got either who's this Owen Jones?
Owen Jones.
Is that somebody we know?
Yeah. That's my nephew. That's Biz boy. That's my dad's grandson. Only grandson in the family.
Ooh.
We've got 8 girls and 1 boy.
Well, that explains why Grandpa's here then, doesn't it?
Yes. It really helped. It really helped. And looking forward, you know, he's a 9th grade puppy, so he's got some time, but he's also a quarterback. And so we're excited about his opportunities next year to be the quarterback for the Tigers as a sophomore.
Very good. So it's either going to be Owen or Tim Welch, who's a senior, at 170, then Cooper Cook at 182, Henry Martin, a senior, at 195, Elijah Hines, a 220-pound senior state qualifier, and then Jacob Brahmer, the junior, at 285. So it's going to be exciting tonight, and there they are introducing Brahmer and either Malachi Clark or Will Thomas, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting tonight. Good to have you in here, Coach, carrying the weight of this broadcast with me tonight. I appreciate you taking the time from your busy schedule, doing your heart surgeries.
Believe me, we're not doing any heart surgeries this time of night. Usually I'm at soccer practices at this time of day, but thank goodness Christmas break has kind of given us a little relief from that, and I get to come watch some wrestling, which I'm not a wrestling coach anymore, but I'm the greatest wrestling fan in the world. So excited to watch the Tigers.
Well, as a coach, you know that winter break was not necessarily a break for you wrestlers. You put them through some of the hardest workouts they had during winter break, because you knew when they came back they were going to face the schedule like this group of Tigers is coming back, opening at Mustang on the 6th, and then district duels at Owasso. So they can't take much of a break. Coach Rod might let them eat a little bit, but after that, it's let's get back and get to work.
Christmas break is where, in my opinion, I always thought we separated ourselves. You know, a lot of teams from around the state will be like, February, they'll start coming in the mornings and running and doing all these different things. We got that done over Christmas break with 2-a-days for a 10-day period. And we would work these kids harder than they've worked all year long, and coming out of the break, it is tough. You know, that month of January is where you set the stage to go perform in February. And so it's a great time period. The kids aren't cutting weight. The kids aren't the kind of undisciplined again, you know. But when you come back, like you said, Mustang, Gary, right off the bat, it starts. And the month of January go by before you can blink.
Yeah. It does. You know, once you can come back, next thing you know, you're in the big barn down in Oklahoma City. I mean, it's just boom. It's like that.
The big house.
Yep.
The big house, which is funny because every one of these kids have wrestled in it, but they still go to a state wrestling tournament, maybe the high school state wrestling tournament for the first time, and they get a little freaked out. And I'm like, haven't you wrestled here your whole life? I mean,
Right, you were in junior high, you were wrestling
elementary,
here.
you wrestle states there, you wrestle different JOCs, you wrestle all kinds of. Why are you freaked out now? You've been here and you've done this before, you know.
There's something unique about a high school state tournament and wrestling in that championship down there. That is an atmosphere like no other state tournament or event in Oklahoma.
You know, and the beautiful thing is we have all 4 classes together.
Yeah.
And to feed off the excitement of the other classes and the other big name schools, it's
We've got a delay. We are waiting for a wrestler from Union, and it's going to be a forfeit at 106.
It's going to be a forfeit at 106, and Union's going to bump their 6-pounder up to take a forfeit at 13.
All right, there you go.
And so it'll
Probably
go 6-6.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So back-to-back forfeits. Looks like what we're going to get here.
Right.
Maybe.
Back-to-back, and here
There
we
it
go.
is. We're 6-6 to start with, and no one has grabbed an opponent yet. 2 matches in.
Thrilling.
I couldn't have called it any better than that.
One of the things
That's my best call of the night.
Well, but here we go. This is Ethan Rodriguez. He's a junior, and known these Rodriguez kids for quite a while.
Yeah, most of these guys you knew, even the seniors were freshmen, so you would have had to know them when they were, in the youth wrestling program and coming up. So
yeah, they were babies. They were babies, and they've grown. Every one of them I've seen, they've not only physically grown, but it seems like every one of their haircuts have grown too.
Well, both these guys seem a little long and lanky, so
Right.
they're 2 pretty good matchup as far as body styles go.
Yeah, and you can tell that the Union kid is an actual 20-pounder, 120-pounder compared to the Rodriguez kid. He's a great size kid, and Rodriguez is going to have to overcome that difference.
Yeah, moving up, Rodriguez can wrestle at 13. But coming in as 120 for tonight.
Important to set the tone. You got to get Steve. You got it
There
right
you
there.
go.
Get the
There, he's
leg,
got-
head outside.
got
You
both
got to
of
get. You got to get that
Points.
takedown.
Yeah. He had the leg first, and then he went for the double, and now we're going to be in a stalemate before it's over.
Big deal right now is he's got his foot. He's not allowing him to step over and hook the legs. And now you're going to see his hip down. Oh, and here we're going to go into the scramble mode thing. Hopefully come out on top here, but stalemate's not a bad deal either.
Well, the position he's in now, he's gonna need it.
He had the takedown, and that's a big that's a big thing about being successful right now. Is he had a double leg takedown,
Yes, he did.
and he didn't finish that. And for him to have success this year, he's got to go finish that.
In that one, he couldn't get his second arm around quick enough. So, what do we got there? Oh, that's whistle from the other mat. But he's got to get that second arm around there a little quicker and tighter, and couldn't finish it.
Stretched
so
out.
Would have been better out going off with the single leg and trying to get the takedown.
Yeah, stretched out here. He's stretched out. He's not got his hips under, and then he's wrestling a bigger opponent. I mean, and this kid's long, and long people are really tough to wrestle because they're like they can grab ankles and.
Yeah, so Black is longer and thicker than Rodriguez, but Rodriguez is, he's
Right there, you got to finish that. You got to finish. Well, aggressive. He's in on 3 shots.
Well, you got to like that he's staying right there with him, wrestling a little heavier guy.
Wrestling a long, lanky, taller opponent. That was a little false start there, but we'll give it to. I actually went to NEO with this referee.
Well, as former teammates, you got to be kind then, don't you?
Great wrestler out of East Central High School. He's East Central, East Tulsa boy, and Roy's ascended to the college ranks and has done a great job. But see, Right there we go. Get those hips away. Trying to get those hips away. You got to watch that. You got to keep running.
So I want to go back though, referencing, and you know, you're a West Tulsa boy, and you're making good reference to someone from East Tulsa.
I know.
You softened in your years.
Well, I just he won't listen to this. I don't want to brag on him. This is what I'm talking about on bottom. You know, we're gonna see. We'll see what the Tigers do tonight. But the longer you lay around and try to flip-flop around on the mat without getting to your feet and getting an escape, this is something that could possibly happen. We're looking at a possible tilt here. That kid's going to keep running his hips and pulling that to the point of near fall points, and now we get a stalling.
Talk about how much energy you expend on bottom like that, just kind of laying around and flopping, as opposed to working and getting away, getting those.
There's only one position on bottom that you need to be in. That's on your feet. And they take you back to the mat. You need to pop right back up your feet. Right here, he's in trouble. He's giving up.
Looks like he could have spun out of that a little quicker.
There's where he needs to be. He needs to be on his feet. He needs to get to his feet. And nice.
Got holding a rib or something. Don't want to speculate. You think the size is wearing him down a little bit?
No, I think there's a lot of factors. I think.
Oh, there's that.
See,
There's that.
one of my biggest pet peeves is this guy's starting on the top. You're going to see him get the chop, and we're not fighting into pressure there. We're giving up not only the chop, but we're giving up the arm. The guy's catching the wrist every time. He's got to get to his feet. He gets to his feet, he's going to have an opportunity to escape this guy and get back to what he was doing on his feet. And he was attacking and doing a good job.
He's got 8 seconds to get out of there. I don't think it's going to happen, Coach.
Well, the only positive is 0-0 going into the third period. And I don't quite know what Ethan's got going on there with his stomach.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Guys, good switch.
Yep.
Good
Almost
switch.
lost him, but he did. He battled back.
Good defense. You got to put a guy down here. You got to step. You got to put him back to the mat.
Trying to lift him up and couldn't
No.
do it.
That's what I was talking about. You get to your feet, big time. If you're not going to be able to put somebody down, what you're going to do is cut them because you don't want to get another stalling call, which Rodriguez has one. He's going to give up a point if he gets another.
He's definitely got to get aggressive.
Well, minute 34 left. You should be attacking. You should be attacking. You should be setting up. You should be pushing. You should be pulling. You should be trying to get to a leg. He was really successful with those double legs, but didn't finish because he didn't turn the corner and not allow the guy to grab feet. He's got, a minute 16 here, and, he's going to lose a match. He's going to lose a match for the Tigers if he doesn't get a takedown here. There's a shot. Get your head up. You can't just sit there, bud. You got to try to turn the corner. Got to get the head outside there, maybe. But you can see the control the guy's got.
Yeah.
Wrapping the legs up, pulling the back of the legs.
There's something in the midsection of Rodriguez.
Right. Got under 50 seconds to go get a takedown and win a match for Ethan Rodriguez. Darius Black is doing a good job. Hasn't got a stalling call. Rodriguez has got to make something happen. He's taking all the shots right there. There's your opportunity. There's your opportunity. You got to come up. You got to come up. You got to finish that. You got to finish that. You got to finish that. Keep it on the mat. Got to finish
He's
that.
trying to pull him back.
Nope. Got a hip lock. Got a hip lock. There's nothing there. 22 seconds left. Another opportunity. The higher level you get in this wrestling thing, you get in that deep on a shot, and you don't finish, you're not going to have too many opportunities to do that.
I'm thinking just stick with the single leg after you get in there instead of trying to wrap him up with that double because he's getting it awfully high.
15 seconds.
Not going to happen.
There's your obligatory. There's your stalling call at the end of the match. The kid never took a shot.
No.
He took all the shots.
Tough one there. So the Tigers lose the first match that we've actually wrestled tonight.
Go down 9-6. Or I guess you say 6'9", Tigers 6,
Yep.
Redskins
Either
9.
way.
This is going to be Caleb Collins. He's a junior. I believe his mother at one point in time was our tennis player.
Yeah, she was.
Another
She
kid-
was also a tennis player. I think she may, gosh, I don't want to speak out of turn. She may be a Hall of Famer because she was a great tennis player here.
Oh, she was a Broken Arrow grad?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Went on to play college tennis.
this kid's put a lot of work in. Caleb's put a lot of work in. Summers and freestyles and the folk style wrestling season. And
There you go. Oh,
nice limber arm. Good putback. So it's a good start for Caleb Collins.
this is Collins. I don't know if this is Gutierrez. Is this Gutierrez or Toda? Any idea, Coach? I'm not sure.
Well,
One of those
I
guys.
believe it's probably Thomas Toda.
That's what I'm thinking. Thomas Toda also. Now Collins, his brother was a #1 tennis player here for Broken Arrow also.
Oh, really?
State tournament. Fared well out there, and he's playing college tennis down in where is it? He's in Winfield, Kansas.
Okay.
Studying, of all things, marine biology.
Wow. Well, you know, tennis is a lot like wrestling as far as it's an individual sport.
Yeah.
There's a lot of running.
Individual sport with a team concept. You know, you want to, yeah. It's kind of like, you know, baseball too, in the same sense, in that, you know, it's
Cradle
always
locked
one
up,
who's
Steve. He's got to get his head in the side. Got to get his head in the side. Got to get his head in the side. Got to get your head in the side, buddy. You got to get something. Right there, you go.
There it goes.
There you
He's
go.
going to roll him, turn him,
There you
turn
go.
him.
Get it. There's points.
There'll be some back points there.
That's back points there. Get your back points. Now you're going to try to get your hips to flip over the top to finish it and get the pin. Right there. He's trying to get his hips to
There
flip
it
over the
goes.
top. So you keep it. You keep it until you get the riding time with 20 seconds left. And could be a pin, possible pin. Caleb Collins
down there. It's close, isn't he? Oh. 3.
3-point near ball.
Nice. Nice. Stay right here. Don't give up anything here at the end of the first
7
period.
seconds.
He's still in control. Still in control. That's a really good first period for Caleb. Now,
Caleb's just a junior, by the way,
Just a
so
junior.
got a couple more years of him. And he, I think he's got a good shot at being a state champion before he leaves here.
got to keep working.
He keeps working.
Gotta-
Oh, yeah.
you gotta-
You always got to keep working.
Got to keep working. But right now he's doing things the coaches are asking him. He went out, good attack. Here's another tall tale. I mean, you got to be able to get off bottom. And here we are, not to our feet. Not to our feet.
There he goes. Trying to get there.
Right there, you got to get your feet. Get your feet. He's got the hand control. Guy did a good job of coming back in on him. But right now, look, get her hips down. Get her hips down. Start. And that's all from. That's all. He's going to score potentially here, and that's all from getting to your feet.
There you got it. Just got 2. Now a little reversal.
Score
Up 7-0. That's
Yeah.
right. That's good. That's good.
It's good. We need bonus points
Yes,
here.
we do.
Need bonus points. For the new people that are new to wrestling, if you score a decision, oh, here we go. Good half Nelson. Got him. Got him. Got,
There we go. We
got the count.
Yep.
Chest to chest. He's got to get chest to chest. Chest to chest.
There we got him. Very good. That's a lot of bonus points right there, Coach.
Right there. That's 6. That's
Very
good. That's going to put the Tigers up 12-9. Great job by Caleb Collins. Going up a weight. Going up a weight and wrestling against a bigger opponent.
Yeah,
And
so Collins at
that's what we
26,
need.
That's good, yeah.
We need about 9 more of those.
Well, we should see one here. Whitcraft and Noah Cummings.
Whitcraft's a senior, and you know, it's tough. You know, his brother was something else, and Parker's got that same ability, and looking for a big season in his senior year.
He's looking for a big win here, too, isn't he? Quick win.
Definitely got the talent, you know. There you go. There you go, run that, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. He's got the head scoop. It's just tough to finish.
He's as fun to watch as his brother, the wrestler. Both of them are entertaining.
There
it is. Wow, that was quick. 1:24 to go in the first, and Parker Whitcraft with the second fall in a row for the Tigers, and they are up 18-9, just like that.
Hopefully, let's keep it going, you know. Now, this is a sophomore that I'm not too familiar with, but this kid was a junior high state placer last year. So if anyone's out there and understands anything about the junior high state wrestling tournament, it's really hard to place him.
And you did mention that you saw him actually when he was coming up here, right? You saw him a little bit as a junior high kid, maybe?
You know, Biff was the junior high coach last year and the year before. And he's talked a lot about this kid and talked about, you know, he's kind of a natural talent. And I've never got to watch him wrestle.
Okay.
I recognize the name.
But what are you seeing him right now? There he goes, gets on the backside.
Gotta put the kid down.
There he goes.
You don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
So he does have 2 out of it. He did get the takedown.
2-point lead. Not going to work on top. You know, Parker and Collins did a really good job on top. They were smothering. And we're looking for a cradle here.
Oh,
cradle
nice.
Here. Knee in the side. Knee in the side.
So we're going to get number 3. We're going to get number 3.
It's tough. You got to get in a good position. That right there. See, that bottom knee is underneath. Okay. That bottom knee needs to be in the side.
He's trying to pull it over, it looks like.
That bottom knee needs to be putting a.
Can you bring that top leg over? Would that help?
That top leg's got that other leg stretching it out. Yeah. That bottom knee needs to be in the side to where you're pulling him into it, and that's going to flatten that. It's just a tough position to really finish someone. But
I see some more bonus points coming this one.
Super aggressive.
Not by a fall. 5-0 right now. 25 seconds to go in the period.
Doing a great job of moving his hands. Good snap. Good motion. Wow, I like what I've seen.
He looks like a sophomore that's wrestled a lot, doesn't he?
Right, yes, he does. That's a beautiful shot. Inside reach single. Now, high school.
That's the move. That's the move I thought Rodriguez should have been throwing into that inside single. I didn't think he could. He never finished the double. So I think if he would have shot that hand inside there on that single,
get the leg up. Get the leg up. Get the leg up. This is what you see a lot. That's a key lock. You get in on a single leg like that, and that's a defensive mechanism of the defensive guy to reach down and lace his own ankle and grab it. That doesn't allow you to get around the corner. So in that, he finally figured it out. You got to get the leg in the air. And he started doing that, but time ran.
Well, that's what he learned, because that's a move of an experienced wrestler, though, right on the defensive side.
Got to his feet. Got to his feet. Hand fight. Look at that. 1-point escape. Now keep it
early here in the second period.
Keep it. He's got to keep attacking. He's doing a good job with his foot motion, his hand movement. Right there, nice duck. Very pretty. Yeah, nice cross-face cradle. Nice cross-face cradle. Get to it. Now you can go low arm over here. Yeah. I like what I see from these young guys.
All right, Coach, here we are. We're up 8-1. Do you like that we're starting on top here in the third if it goes that far?
It just depends on the kid. It depends. And it seems like this kid's a really good cradler. He's got his second one of the match here. And he's got a 9-10-11 here, maybe. Possible pin. He's got he's getting closer. He's getting closer, but that inside shoulder.
He's got that knee back there again, too.
Yeah.
So
inside shoulder's hard to get down right there in that position. He doesn't have the arm. Now he's trying to walk his hips away to try to get it down, but this guy looks like a professional. Might have been here a couple times.
He's been around wrestling a little while, hasn't he?
Yeah. I mean,
Group is showing something for us as a sophomore right now.
If you've been around wrestling, which I have been for a long time, you get to your back. You've got tricks to keep yourself being pinned. And that's just not your kids that are beginners. That's to your professionals. That's to your kids that have been doing it a long time. Everybody at one point in time ends up on the back.
Yeah, like you said, Lohman worked his way out of that one. Adam Lohman, the union wrestler.
Got to reverse. Or
yes, you got to reverse.
To your feet. That roll's tough. It creates motion.
It creates motion, but it also can be a danger.
See, got to get to your feet. We've got to get to our feet. Looks like Cummings is, there we go. There's 1 point. Now keep attacking. Third period is coming up.
12-3 right now.
Look at Coach Rod over there. He's rolling his hand like, keep going, keep wrestling. Learn how to finish matches. You know, in a duel, in a team activity like this, every point that you can get is important. So he needs to be going for the pin or the technical fall. Nice job.
Stayed after it, didn't he?
Got to get that foot in the air. Stevie's got to get that foot in the air. He can't stay down there. He's got to try to build and get that foot in the air. Head up.
Now he's going to work himself into a stalemate.
One of Rodney's greatest rules when he got here and we were together was you get on a single leg, the easiest way you're going to be able to finish a single leg is you get the foot in the air. And he made me a believer. Good snap down. Got to keep the motion on his feet going. Right now, we're at a major decision.
We need to work you a few more though.
He needs a takedown and another cradle. And
yeah, so Loma's just backing out of that and avoiding it now. He's kind of learned a little bit from what Roop was wanting to do.
I'm going to be honest with you. It seems like we've gotten a lot of stalling calls, but we're the only ones that are attacking the legs.
Right.
And I mean, I'm partial, but I'm not seeing many leg attacks coming from them.
No, they
kind of out front, stalling and tying up.
Yeah. Other than maybe Rodriguez's match, and there wasn't a whole lot of attacking in that from Union.
No, he didn't attack one time. You know, we got a stalling on bottom. He got the Tory stalling at the end, about 10 seconds left.
Tigers definitely the aggressor there. There we go. Only 7 seconds left. I don't think anything's going to finish out that. It's going to be a 12-3 win for the sophomore.
Yeah, I'm impressed with this kid. I really like the way he moves, and something that he's going to work on. He's going to get better at. He didn't finish the match like he started, but I think, again, being a sophomore, I like the way he moves. I like the way I like him a lot.
He does get a major. It's 22-9 now, the Tigers, as we head to 145, and this is going to be fun. Jordan's a good one to watch. Jordan Coller's second in state last year.
You know, Jordan was in the blood round at the Ironman. One match away. He wins that match. He's a placer, which is a great.
He lost in sudden victory to a guy who was a semifinalist. So, yeah, he was so close.
So close.
Oh, he's going to work a quick pin here.
Nice. We need a quick pin.
No, it just couldn't finish it.
Needs to get.
There it goes.
You know, right there, you get a half Nelson. You got a position like that. The rule is you go chest to chest. If you're chest to chest on the guy, he's a little high, but
he's going to work him down. He's going to take his 3 near fall.
It's a super talented kid that could be a state champion. I don't think this is the weight. I'm not for sure, but this is not the weight that he's probably going to be at when it comes championship season. But he's a Darian Lockett kid from Stillwater that just as a freshman, unseeded at the Ironman, won it.
Yeah, at 44 at this weight.
At this weight. First duel of the season, Jordan Colors went overtime with him. I mean, so that's how legitimate of a kid this is. Great potential to go be a college wrestler.
So what do you think Jordan's going to go to in his weight? You think he's going to go down or is he going to go up?
Oh, absolutely. He would go down. He would
go 38.
He's not pulling any weight at 145 pounds. Not pulling any weight and just kind of comfortable. And maybe right now, from a team's perspective, this is the best weight for him He could wrestle in duels here, but I think when he gets individual time at the end of the year, it could be a 38-pounder.
Yeah, so pretty anticlimactic pin there for Kohlers. He made quick work of that one. Tigers go up 28-9, and they're starting to show themselves now.
Here's another strong kid that I've heard a lot about. I've never really truly got to watch him wrestle, maybe but a couple times. But I think this is one of their.
I want to go back to something said earlier about Kohlers at wrestling at a good team weight for him, because that gives the sophomore Rube a chance to wrestle at 38 a little more and get some experience in. Correct?
Absolutely. When you go dual season and you put your dual team out there, you want to put your best 14 out there, and he's perfectly capable of wrestling a weight up or whatever. And watching the Root kid, I think he needs a position. He needs a spot on the team too.
Yes, he does. I wonder if he can go down. I wonder if Coach Rod's thinking he might be able to go down to 32. But we'll see.
You know, those are decisions. Those are decisions that are made as you go through January. Now, you only have like till maybe the mid-January, 15th, something like that, to certify your lowest weight, and you've got to have a flat weigh-in to accomplish that. And so, you know, they're smart wrestling people. They're figuring that out. You're looking at who's in the state, what's going to give us the best opportunity in regional state tournament action, and where the kids are going to get the most success.
This is Andrew Lolis against Noah Smith.
Yeah, and I think Smith is one of their, I think he's actually their best kid. Looks like he's done some, he looks like a wrestler.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll watch.
But, you know, for as good as Smith is, Lolis is competing right there with him. 2-1 right now.
You know, I think I might have seen Lawless wrestle maybe a couple times, and he's just hard to do stuff. He's hard to wrestle because he's so strong, compact. But he just got scored on, and that was kind of a dive shot that he's got to do a better job of. All right, now you got to get your feet. Now he's got to work that.
Turn this one over here in just a second.
Work that wrist free, get pressure to the guy and get to your feet. There's just not much you can do with your head on the mat.
Yeah, that's what you hear coming from the coaching side. Get your head away, get your head up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you've got your tail end up in the air and your head down, it's not a very athletic position. You can't, there's not much you can do there. But hips down and head up, you can do a lot. Got to get to your feet, Andrew. Right there, come on, knee slide.
Smith just seems a tad quicker on Lawless's moves there, kind of anticipating it, knowing where he's going to go.
And you know, there's nothing more.
Now I can get up.
There you go. Get your feet. Oh, had everything going in the right direction. He's got to throw that head back. But there's nothing more frustrating than being on bottom and the guy smothering you like this, and you have absolutely no answer for it. And as of right now, he's tried to get to his feet a couple times, and right there, got to throw. See, he's trying to knee slide there. That's what flip-flopping gets you, is usually to your back. Got to get to your feet. Guy's doing a good job, good hip ride. And that's another funny thing, is that's considered stalling. You got an ankle hook like that, and you're on the back of the hips.
Well, that's not one that's called a whole lot, as long as there's a little bit of movement going in, correct? I mean, if they, you don't see that called a whole lot.
Well, he's out front. He's trying to do something. I don't know quite what he's got going on with that far half, but there's the easy correction to the hooked ankle. It's a bump hip, you limber leg, get your hips out. 25 seconds left in the second period. Union's leading 4-1, and this Andrew's got to get to his feet. I wish he would get to his feet.
Well, you know Coach Rod's probably wishing the same thing, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He knows.
There we go.
Right there, he's to his feet. Now, just maintain that. You know, it's there. They have to take you back to the mat. Got to stay, keep your hands off the mat, keep up. They have to take you back to the mat. If they don't take you back to the mat, it's a stall call. And a lot of kids get to the point that they don't want to get a stall call, they just touch you and let you go.
All right, just 4-1 right here, Coach. We got some, got a chance to do some stuff. We're going to start out on top, so what's Lawless going to do?
I don't know, we'll see.
See how he wrestles on top.
Going for that cradle, going for that cradle, going for that cradle. Guy does a good job of getting to his feet. We got a good putback. That's nice. That struggle is real. The guy stands up and put him back to the mat. You got to keep doing it.
Little reversal. So Smith looks like a pretty strong kid, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think this is truly one of their better kids, if not their best kid. And he's proven it here as he leads 6-2 going in third period, under a minute and a half.
Letting release, trying to get some points, trying to
it'd
get some bonus points.
It'd be nice if Andrew moves his hands, moves his feet, gets to a leg, try to get a shot, get a takedown. A little confidence going into the Christmas winter break.
Just something to not give up bonus points, right? I mean, that's huge. That's where we want to go. And
yeah, that's being a team. That's being a great teammate. Not giving up bonus points.
He did go for the single leg, but still got the leg. 2
points. Union 8-2 lead over Lawless. There's less than right at 45 seconds left in the match, and now Lawless is facing maybe giving up some bonus points if Smith is aware.
Smith, if he can't get him turned, he's probably gonna have to cut him and then try to.
Man, that would be. That position right there drives me crazy. That's a great bump hip limber leg. You're out. Calling us for time. Well, 15 seconds left. Good kid from Union. Solid kid from Union.
Yeah, definitely. Because Lawless is a good wrestler.
Lawless is a tough wrestler. His technique he's got to get off the mat. He's got to get his head off the mat. He's got to get to his feet. He's got to.
But like you said, Smith makes some noise at the state level before this is all said and done.
That's what's nice about doing this. You get to see people that you don't really know since you've been out of it. But Smith's a tough kid. And we did give up a bonus there. We ended up without giving up a bonus.
28-12. No, just go for it. Just go.
Yeah. We did not give up a bonus.
Okay. Stitchcomb and Foster. Garrett Stitchcomb, another sophomore. Let's see what he can do.
It's weird. Garrett's grown so much. Him and my nephew have grown so much. It's amazing. The physical transition from being little boys to growing up being men. And Stitchcomb looks great. He's been wrestling a long time, and he's also been a really tough kid. Good single leg.
Ankle good, excellent.
Good finish.
And when you get there, how tough is it to teach a kid to get him back on the mat?
Just repetition, just like on the edge of the mat like that.
And how to get him back.
You don't really.
At that early, you don't worry about it?
Yeah, you're not really too concerned about that because, you know, it's irrelevant at this point in the match.
Right.
The only negative is the guy gets a fresh start. You know, you might have him covered up.
But there is a point where you've got to, you know, in a match where you have to pull them back on and work them and get some points out of it.
We know college wrestling is so much different. Yeah. I know you're a fan of the Cowboys, but if you watch college wrestling, their mats from the furthest point of the circle to the floor are like 10 feet. So they can wrestle with a toenail in.
Yeah.
And the mat, they won't ever blow the whistle until everything goes out of bounds. Here in high school, if there's anything, they'll call that. You go back to the center, start again. Nice double. Strong. Got to get his foot back. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Garrett's in trouble. Nice two-point takedown, makes it 3-2. 3-2 Union. 25 seconds left in the first period. It'd be nice for us to get a point, tie that up. Even match going in.
Looks like he can get away. He's got to get to his feet, like you said, and he's got 20 seconds to do that. 15 now. There we go. Oh, this is an even match, I think, Coach. Both these guys look.
It's going to be a good match.
Same strength, same skill level.
It's going to be a great match here. I'm sitting here and I'm talking about people getting to their feet. That was our struggle our entire time here. People laying around on that, and you know, by the end of the season, we had stressed and pointed it out so much that we did get better. We did get better at it. But young, sophomore, right there, stay on your feet. That's one. That's 1 point. I disagree with that. It was 1 point. The guy cut us, pushed us off the mat.
Shoved him off, yeah. When we went on the edge there. He'll work and get away here, maybe. Keep getting to your feet, right? And eventually you'll get away.
Right there, he's got his hips turned away from him. I sure wish he'd take those hips and turn them into him, get the head to him, get to his feet. But as you can tell, he's got a good ball arm. He's got a good cross wrist underneath. It's just hard. You got so many things you got to clear before you.
It's a good wrestler he's going against.
Yes.
Foster's pretty impressive.
He's a good-looking kid.
Good-looking match right here.
Got a great tight waist, and he's got great arms. So he's reaching. You can see he's reaching all the way across to his other hip. And
oh yeah.
They'll literally drain the air out of you if you let them there. And yeah, this is a younger kid. This kid, you can tell, is not wrestling much, but he's got a great raw talent.
It's going to be fun to watch him grow, because I think, you know, he's just going to get stronger and stronger. And pretty impressive with what he's doing right here, even though he's down 3-2, but he's got his hands full with Foster.
Oh, he's got his hands full. And you know what? People underestimate. You know, they're saying, oh, that guy's just. But to keep another man just flat on his belly and not allow the guy to there's a talent to that. And he's got those bar arms. We should be trying to clear. Third period, I think, they're going to go down, so it's possible we're going to make it 4-2.
I'm thinking the other way. It's possible to get some quick near fall points.
Well, that's a great, we were going for the cradle early and just missed it.
Here's where we're going to see some strength, though, strength on strength. Let's see what Foster's got. Foster got to his feet pretty easy. Too quick, Coach. That seemed too easy.
We need to go back to that low single we scored on the first time. Get those quick, easy points, and maybe do a cut and go for it again. He's got to get to that low single leg. He's successful. There's a good drag out. Right there's a good drag out situation that you got.
Looks like Foster is an experienced wrestler, and he said, hey, that worked on me once. I'm not going to let it happen again.
Uh-oh, there we go. There we go. Half.
There we go, yeah.
Seems like we'd be cutting here. I don't know quite what we've got going
we're tied
on.
at 4. I don't know
what we quite, because it's one of those situations that, you know, you can try to ride him out for a minute, but what if you lose him with 5 seconds left, and now it gives you opportunity. Now you go get another takedown, and with that takedown, you can try to ride him out, but if he escapes, it's going to be a tie, and we're going to go in overtime.
Well, he should be confident with it. He's pulled it off twice. So there it goes again.
Nice shot.
He got it.
You got to get those knees up, get those knees chopping, get their head up, get their head up, get the knees up underneath you. You got to go. Peek the other side, peek out the other side, motion, peek out the other side. Oh, it's there.
That's not bad there, stalemate. If we could get a quick takedown, we have 30 seconds.
30 seconds, get a takedown. Go get a takedown.
Shoot it quick. Better shoot it at 20.
Got to move those hands.
Have to get in
nice fake. Get there. Oh, doggone it.
He's going to have to get up. He's going to get up.
Going to waste a lot of time here. He's going to waste a lot of time here if he doesn't get a drag, try to get back to his feet. What this guy's doing is just holding the match up. He's just stalling. And looks like 2 points for the Union.
Yeah.
That was a great match.
That was a very good match. Didn't turn out the way the Tigers would have wanted, but still, you saw Garrett Stitch come in a pretty good fight. With Mikey Foster.
Like I said, matches like that all night long, where it's coming down to the end, somebody's going to get a takedown to win it. It's nice. 170 pounds, we've got Owen Jones. I don't know if this is Jacob Heber.
Let's go with Heber. We can pronounce the other kid's name, Jones.
Yes.
And he does seem built more like his uncle.
I guarantee you.
Oh, there we go.
Nice throw by. Nice throw by Owen Jones. Cross wrist. He's got a cross wrist underneath there. He's good on top. He's versed on top. Just wear him out.
He's a good-looking freshman.
Good-looking freshman, man. I keep fast-forwarding, wanting to see what he's going to look like as a full-blown senior here in a couple years.
Where will he wrestle? Will he get up to 95, you think? Has he got a chance?
That's our plan. We'd like for him to be about 6'5", 195, but I think that the genes are not in favor.
The 195, maybe. The 6'5" is totally out of the question, right?
You know, he is.
He's thicker than any of you guys probably at that age, wouldn't you say?
Oh, my goodness.
By a long shot.
None of us were that mature. Nice little farmer's carry.
He's in trouble.
Gave up the arm. You gotta realize where you're at. You gotta realize where you're at. Oh, and it's a fight there. He's got a good job, good defense. It's all right.
Give up the 2. Didn't give up any back points, all right? He was in a position for that to happen. He wasn't careful.
Didn't give up any back points.
Now he's got to fight his way back.
30 seconds. He needs to get a point here. He needs to go tie match going into the second period. Guy's got a little, what we always like to refer to as the wrist outside with his head in. It's called a Tulsa ride. It's a great controlling position that we need a point here. Right now, we got to get a point. 15 seconds. Bump hip. Guy's doing a good job. 5 seconds left in the first period. Looks like we're going to end it with Broken Arrow down by 1 point. And again, looks like we have another great matchup tonight at 170 for us.
Now, let's be honest. I mean, you know, just a ton of girls on your side of the family and one boy. But I would promise you, just flip the other way around. One girl would get so much more attention than the one boy gets. Am I right?
Yeah. He gets,
he gets plenty, but
believe me, he gets plenty of attention.
If you had all boys and one girl, that girl would just be dawdled over all the time.
You know, I grew up with 2 brothers.
Yep.
And it's just a way. It's amazing. Wouldn't have it any other way. But you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Maybe we couldn't handle having boys doing this.
And Owen is the oldest of the cousins. Is that right?
Oh no, he's yeah. I've got a 21-year-old.
Oh, you? Okay.
Biff's got. I mean, yeah, he's a twin.
I didn't know you had a 21-year-old.
I've got a 21 and 18.
Okay.
And Biff's got a daughter that's 18. Going to Oklahoma State University this semester. Was at OU? What? And it's going to transfer to go to OSU.
Well, you know, it's lucky that the Smarts finally caught up with the Joneses.
We don't quite understand that. But
it's wisdom. Wisdom at a young age for that young lady.
She's actually friends with the girl that I don't know, what's the horse called?
Bullet?
The owners of Bullet.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're 3-2 here. Here's a good shot for Owen Jones to get a takedown. He's got to get his head up, got to get his knees underneath him, and battle here in this position. The guy's doing a good job of getting his leg back, getting his hips. Owen just needs to ball up underneath him. try to go get a takedown here with 30 seconds left. He needs it. Coach Jones is over there calling for stalemate, and I think he should get it. Great battle, you know. We're 26 seconds left in the second period, 3-2.
So what's Biff like as a coach for his son? Do you see a difference there with him coaching Owen than he does other kids, or you see basically the same thing?
It's just tough. Yeah, he's trying to be equal and but man, that's tough. You know, Dad coached all three of us in high school and did an amazing job. Never brought it home. You know, we'd go practice, we'd wrestle, and that was the end of it. You know, we'd get back in the room next day, win or lose, try to get better. And Biff's the same way. But you know, wrestling's tough. It's a different other sport. That's your blood. That's your boy out there against somebody else's boy. And there's a sense of it's just tough.
Yeah, it's a lot of, you know, a lot of quick emotion happening at a very quick point in time.
Yeah.
You know, where like football's a lot of emotion, but it's over a period of time, and you've got, you know, you play for 8 seconds and you got a 30-second break. You don't have that in wrestling.
Owen's got a good cross-face cradle. Guy did a good job. Oh shit!
Get off that.
I apologize about that.
That's family right there. That's
you guys,
family.
I apologize about that,
family.
but that's my family, and that's going to be tough. I might have to take the microphone off from now on. But so it's 4-2 now, and he's got a chance to get a takedown, tie the match up, and it's good. These are great situations for young kids to be in. You got to go learn how to win.
Yeah.
You got to go learn how to be in a match and win.
There he goes. There he goes.
Beautiful. That's 2.
Tied it up right there.
20.
Uncle called for it and he got it. He might get a Christmas gift yet. Huh?
He's got to stretch this out. He's a little high. Now he's trying to get his position back. It's tough.
He's got that leg caught underneath.
He's got that leg caught underneath there.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a little funk about him. He's got a little funk about him.
Don't let him turn him. He's going to flip him if you're not careful.
Oh, doggone it. Doggone it. God. Dog it.
He's going to get 3 near fall if he doesn't get the
He's just got 40 seconds to fight here. He's on his back. He's got to get off his back. He can't give up bonus. He can't give up a pin.
And he's just going to hold him there for those
he's got to do a good
points.
job. He's got to fight this. He can't give up. There you go. There you go. There you go, buddy. Get them hips up. Get them hips up. Good job. Good job.
Down 9-4 right now.
That would be big to give up a 6 instead of a 3 right there in that scenario.
Well, Union's making a little run at the Tigers right now. Winning,
they are.
The last. Well, this is going to be 3 in a row now.
3 in a row.
Now, we don't know for sure what year Heber is, but we're going to guess he's older than a freshman. So a lot of that has to do with maturity and strength, right? Right there at that point.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I'm going to tell you, Owen's good looking for him, but I'm going to guarantee you this. He went from wrestling last year at junior high state 128 pounds.
Wow.
Look where he's at now. And, you know, he's not too far out of football.
So I don't know, you know, what kind of stud you are as a freshman in high school, but you still are dealing with some baby fat, you know, in a sense.
You know, especially as a big weight that he's wrestling right now, is he's going to go up against some big, mature, manly guys. And
you're talking 14 against 17, something like that?
You know, he's a 15-year-old kid.
15 to 7. Oh, come on, girls, get in there and help us out a little bit.
All right, who we got here? This is Cooper Cook versus.
I'll let you handle that one.
We're at
Wara Yanusa.
Back in my classroom teacher days, that first day of school was always a blast. Nice. Oh, great hip tossed.
Wow.
Strong.
Boy, he looked like he was in trouble there, and then, like you said, got the hips going. And
it's a great hip toss.
Took care of him.
We just need to be solid right here on top. Don't need to rush anything. And you know, another great rule of thumb is when you're on top, you never give up a reverse.
Right.
If you get in trouble, you cut. You give the guy one, and then you start back on your feet. Got a good cross wrist ride. Jumps over. He's trying to catch the arm underneath.
This is just me from a non-wrestling perspective, but to me, I feel like you're cheated with the reverse out of a point. Because to get a reverse, almost like you have to escape and then get the takedown, right? So I think a reverse should go to 3 points.
You're right. I mean, it's a big.
That's a big move.
It's a game changer.
It's more than a takedown, right? I mean, it's 2 points, but it's a little harder to pull off, I would think.
Cooper, this is Cooper Cook. When he gets that guy's hips turned there and that guy's arm, he needs a good half Nelson right there. He needs to wrap that half right there when he gets those hips tilted.
Well,
he's reaching for it now.
Yeah.
He's reaching for it now. There we go. There we go. There we go.
This is going to be big if he can pull this one off.
This will be a really big one. Doggone it. Oh, my gosh.
Still working him, though. Did he recover that? I mean, he had him, but lost him. Then he's kind of getting back to it. Only got 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
He's going to pull it off. We got any point? Oh, there we go. It's going to be close. Oh, so close. So close. He got 3 points. 3-point near fall.
Cooper with a 5-0 lead going into the second period. We thought we might have been on the field, but we ran out of time.
Wow.
Need to do it again.
He's going to start down.
Steve, what we need to do here is get to our feet and get an escape.
Tigers have been slow at getting to their feet tonight.
Not done a very good job. There he is. He's to his feet.
Got a little trap there.
Good.
Oh,
good.
there we go. Hey,
Legs
you know,
back.
he got to his feet and he just didn't let his upper
I see
body
a throw
stop.
coming. I see a throw coming. I see a throw coming. If this guy wants to step in here a little bit, if this guy wants to step into him just a bit, he's going to get a launch. But he didn't. He didn't apply any pressure. So all we got to get is a go around right now and start to work on top. There's 2. Go back to what he was.
Amazing. Some of these guys, you know, now Cooper's built really well, looks good, but I think he's even stronger than he looks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's got some great trunks down there on his legs, but I'll tell you what, that upper body, he's got some strength there that you may not first recognize. But boy,
he's going back.
Kid.
He's going back to the well. He's got that arm.
Look at that arm back there.
And he's got that half Nelson back in there this time. Maybe, you know, in that half Nelson, you got to be slow. When it starts going and you've got it going over, you got to be slow with it because what you end up out of position.
Yeah, you get too high, right?
Get too high. Get too high, too across, and you can't finish it.
Here we go. Boy, he's got that leg down there. That's nice.
Got a good leg.
Got a little hip headlock going there to pull him down. You got to get that other arm right. You got to get that.
I'd like to see his other hip out. I'd like to see his other hip out. They're ripping their head here, trying to get the guy just enough, 50%, so he can get some back points. But where we're at right now, we got a major decision. You can just stay right there for the rest of the period.
Yeah.
And that is not a stalling position, so you can just ride. You can stay.
He's working him, isn't he? He's still working him, right? I mean, pulling him at the top. And
yeah. He's in a great safe position to finish out the second period. Oh goodness, I say that, Steve. I say that, and doggone it.
Yep. Stay in your stomach now. Just hold that right there. There's that reverse. It's 8-2. There goes.
I say that, and in the real wrestling world, that's a safe position.
Yes, it was. But you get there, coach, and you start getting a little greedy. It's like, let me see what I got this guy here. I bet I can do something else with him.
Been solid, been nice for him just to stay right in that position, ride the period out. He'd have an 8-2 lead right now. We'd be 8-0 because they went feet. And still in a great position. We got to finish the match. It's got 2 minutes. Got to go finish the match here. Yeah, I like his demeanor. I like his stance. He's got a lot of stuff going for him.
Don't get it.
It's the right call. It's the right call. It was the right call. He had a knee out of bounds. This Cooper, this guy's a thrower.
Yeah, he was fourth. He finished fourth at Gardner.
Yeah, he's got some fancy stuff. He can throw you.
I mean, he looks like a nice kid, but does seem to have a little nasty in him, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And you know, he's got to go finish. He's got to go finish the match. We've got under 1 minute. The team needs a major decision. He needs to go score a takedown or a ride out to give him that extra point. Those are big. That's a nice shot on the edge. You got to be aware of where you're at, and you got to be able to finish there. You got to be able to finish there on the edge of the mat. And
I think it was, and he missed it.
Right at 30 seconds left in the third period.
Had no point in no body contact, no point of contact inside the circle.
Yeah, absolutely. And once you get that certain level, you're blown out. When he hit that headlock a while ago, he was half in and half out.
Yeah. And so once that toe came up, that was just the only thing inside the circle.
Absolutely.
It was over. Had to go back to the center.
Nice shot.
Going for it.
Get the leg up.
Now we're inside now.
He should be reaching to the far leg with his inside arm. He should be reaching to the far leg, trying to capture it. Got 9-8 seconds left in the match.
His arm was free.
Right there, he's trying. Yeah.
Too late though, right?
Guy's been there before.
Gonna ride this one out. All right, let's see.
0.1 second. I think we're gonna get. We had an opportunity for a major decision. We're gonna go up 31.
18-2 win for Cooper Cook. We wanted more. We were greedy over here. Won some bonus points. Didn't get it, but Tigers go up 31-18.
Our last 4 or 5 matches have been really nice.
Good. They've been good. It's
super competitive.
Yeah.
Kind of what I talked about before is that Danny's doing a great job with Union. You can see them improving. He's got the numbers back up. He's got great athletes. They're doing a great job with the coaching aspect of it, and they're going to be tough. Nice. And Henry Martin's
hair did what mine used to do in high school.
Nowadays, you know, there was a ruling. There's a kid that had long hair, and a referee made him that side shave it off about 3 years ago. And what it's turned out to be is they finally, which what I thought was silly to begin with, is there is no more hair rule.
Yeah.
Now I can't imagine wrestling with that hair. I always like my hair really short, but these kids are always wiping it out of their face. And, but it doesn't make a difference in a match whether a kid's got long hair or short hair. And that rule was silly. There's a guy, a referee named Onions Martin back in the day, it was kind of towards my early high school, that at the state championships would literally bring a collar that he'd cut off the shirt and put it around your neck. And if your hair touched it, they'd cut your hair right there.
Wow. You know, just seeing what amazes me is seeing these guys in football with their hair, you know, hanging out the back of their helmet and then getting tackled by it.
Right. Wow. Nice.
Oh, that's it. Ew.
That's a good job. Henry's being super aggressive on top. He's looking for bonus points.
Well, I think he looked, he said, hey, I'm not going to be able to finish this move off, so let's go over here and start again, see what I can come up with.
One of the things I like to see the Tigers do tonight, especially when they get on top, is just be more methodic. Not be in such a hurry to finish the match, but just kind of a grind on top and get into superior positions that they can pin people, you know?
Well, that's what Martin did. He looked like, hey, I'm going this way and I can't pull it off, and if I go any farther, I'm going to get myself into trouble.
Right.
And so he just went back to where he is now.
Yeah, reset.
Smart move. That's why he's a senior.
Looking
done it before.
You know, his brother is at Ouachita Baptist in Arkansas and is doing really well.
William.
Yep. And you know, these young men, him and his brother never got to start for me, but when I left, they started for Rod maybe a couple years and did just an unbelievable job. And his little brother Henry is following in the footsteps, doing a great job.
Nice reversal. I'll tell you what, Henry has been working hard to get some back points. Just hadn't been quite there to get it. Freeman's fought him off a little bit.
But you keep applying the pressure. keep applying the pressure, keep getting in good positions, and there'll be a point where you're going to be able to take advantage of that. And Henry stayed in good position. He's got a good double bar right there. He's trying to pull it up. Looks like he's trying to go for a tilt. Right back to a good hard crossface, trying to get across the arm to get his cradle. Back on those hips, applying pressure. Guy's got good weight on his hands because put him down. If he'll step, put him down right here, it's a big deal. Right there, nice, very nice. Now, right when he hits, he goes right back for the bars, trying to pull the bars back under. He's doing a great job. It's a solid effort on top. Right there, nice crossface.
45 seconds.
Catch that cross wrist always. Drive those hips. There's a double bar. He's just doing a great elementary job on technique on top. Good pressure forward. 20 seconds left in the second period. That's 1 point. That's another point for Henry right there. It makes it 5-0. Advantageous going for that cradle. Yep. Circle score. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, so close. Could have used that. He gave up 1 point with 3 seconds to go. Didn't have enough time to get the takedown and get it back.
I love that technique. That guy got into a situation where the kid on bottom tried to drag out, but he went real high with his arm, and Henry caught it and was getting ready to take him straight to his back for the pin.
All he needed was a few more seconds.
Nice. Keep attacking.
Freeman did a good job of fighting that one off, but can he continue to fight him off?
Super impressed with Union. Good athletic kids. You can tell they're being coached. Good job. Makes it six.
Yeah, Union over the last few years, I've seen him just make stride after stride after stride. And, you know, last year they had a pretty solid team and some good kids. And this year they look pretty solid.
Putting it together for sure. It's going to make it 6-2 with that cut. For him to get extra bonus points, he's going to have to go to work right here. He's going to have to get super busy. Good shot by the Union.
Fought off, though.
Good defense. Hips
Oh,
in.
that's going to get around him. There we go. And cut him.
He's got him. Oh, that's nice. Right into that. Now pull down. What are we looking at here, Steve? 5-point lead. Plenty of time. Another takedown is going to take it to a 7. So he needs 2 more takedowns and a cut. 2 more cuts to get to his major. He needs to go to work. He needs to get busy. And you know the guy's being aggressive. Cut him. That's going to be 10-3 and we're 7. He's got 29.
Is he working for some? Yeah, he needs to cut him. Look at trying to work for some points from there. But
he should have cut him a long time ago. And now you're on the edge of the mat. Another opportunity to have another point.
Right around him.
Oh, there we go. That's going to be 12-3. Did he not get that last takedown?
I don't know. We're checking. Coach Rod's checking.
I mean, I was looking up the clock and he went around him. And
I never saw him signal 2.
When I looked back, I thought it was 2. And no.
Well, all right, just a regular decision there, but
still, we've missed some big opportunities to score some extra bonus point. And again, that's because they're young and they're. I bet towards the end of January we're not blowing those opportunities. Now this young man was a freshman, won my last year here, and oh how he's grown. He was about maybe a 135-pound kid, maybe 140.
What? You're saying he's over that now? He's probably about 150 now?
I think one leg weighs more than that now. And this is Coach Dustin Hines' son.
I know, and Dustin weighs about Probably does weigh about 120.
Yeah. Dustin and so when I saw Eli take off and start looking like this, I was like, they said, well, on the mother side, there's some bigger guys.
Well, his sister's not a big thing. I mean, she's little.
Oh, Allison.
Yeah.
Yeah, Allison. I'm sure I'm glad Allison didn't turn out looking like Eli.
Well, aren't you good? Yeah, Dustin's going, man, I'm glad my son turned out to look like my son and my daughter stayed looking like my daughter instead of vice versa.
Yeah. And Eli has really done a good job. You know, he was just a second. He was just right there for placing at the Ironman.
Yeah.
This year he was in the blood round. And, you know, he was right there at the state championships last year. He's just experienced, and he's worked really hard in the off season. You can tell he's put on weight, put on strength, got strength, and
he's put in a little more quickness too. That was
really
that move
proud
right
of
there. Would have taken a little more time for him to work out last year. The boy's looking good. Now see, he put his little hair up in a bun ponytail thing, so if it did need to be cut, it'd be pretty easy.
Yeah, I think that's cute, Steve. I think
that's because you have 3 girls.
What do they call that? The man bun.
Man bun, yeah.
Uh-oh, this guy's in trouble. Strong.
Oh, he wanted,
Toss the Union, dude.
Oh!
You know what you run into is if you're going to start going that upper body stuff, you're going to put yourself in a position where you get headlocked, you know, and you get to a point you got here in front of the home crowd, and you're wanting to hear ooh, and you know you just want to get in a win.
Yeah, you got to go back and wrestle your
most
your
important thing,
especially when you get a taller kid like Eli is against a shorter, stockier, heavy-legged. You know that's a kid that's hard to pick up and wrestle upper body with. You know?
Right. And so this kid in his own right's a great athlete.
Yeah. Strong, obviously. There we go. That's what you got to do. Just got to find it.
Peek, throw that elbow, peek, good.
Oh, nice little athletic move there, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah, that was nice. He's going for a cradle. He's too high. Doggone it.
Don't let him get out of that.
Put him back down. Put him back down. Get him down, Eli.
See, that's where those stocky little thunder thighs there.
Break the guy down. Get him flat. Go to work on him. That's too high. That's too much. That's not methodical. That's too big of a hurry. There it is. There it is. Head in the side. Head in the side. Cradle. Go get it.
Oh, he's going to get him now.
Nice.
Your powerful legs don't help you too much here.
That's it.
There we go.
Good job,
Eli Hines. What a match there. 2.9 left in the first. A nice pin. He kind of came back. He got a little shook there a little bit, I think, whenever he couldn't pick the guy up and he got taken down. And boy, he just rallied.
Like I said, advantageous. He circled around there, and that guy's head was to his knee, and he went right there to the inside cradle. And those are once you got them, it's hard to stop.
So Union goes from 28-12, cut it to 28-18, and the Tigers pour it back on the next 3 matches, go up to 40-18 over these 3. So now we're here at our finale.
Union was getting excited,
they
as they should be. They won some great matches there, kind of in the middle to the lower upper weights. And nice. This is a big old dude here.
Yes, he is.
Jacob Bremer's just a little bit over or undersized for
a 285er,
but is a fighter. Is a little get after you. He's been on what, 3 shots here? Nice shot, nice single leg.
He's going to use his quickness. This is a big dude. It's Will Thomas is who this is.
Will Thomas. Will Thomas, good looking guy. Maybe circle right there, circle right there, circle right. Just start circling. That's not 2. Will Thomas did a good job. He had the foot underneath him. And I would like to see him Brahmer circle there. Away from that peak. Oh, look at that.
There it goes. Look
at that.
Go get him. Yes. Oh. Jacob Brahmer, what a nice little takedown that was. Now can he maintain some strength and hold him down? That or just wear this big guy out. Maybe you can wear Thomas out a little bit.
Got the heavyweight coach over there, highly involved. These big guys are looking pretty good.
The matriarch is telling him what to do.
Yeah. He's got him right there. Good. Pick it up. Pick it up. Good.
Oh,
that's just a really big leg.
Oh.
I'd like to go back and see if this guy was maybe one of the offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Come on, big boy! Come on, big boy!
This is exciting, isn't it? You know, a lot of times you get these heavyweights, they just kind of bull each other around. These guys are getting after it.
You know, honestly, this is
don't even get around you. Don't even get around you.
The Union Broken Arrow wrestling matches are bedlam. Football games are bedlam. I mean, we're kin. We're next door to each other. Oh, that's nice inside ankle. You just got to pull that under. Got to pull that under, buddy. Oh, this guy's so big. Stuff his head down.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. So Brahmer's not. He's barely at 285. You know what I'm saying? He's on the verge of that, isn't
absolutely,
he?
Absolutely. You know how you have to make a certain weight to be a heavyweight.
Oh, there we go again. He's going to get him again. He's got to get around him. Oh, he gave him two. He gave him two. Brahmer got two at the buzzer at the end of the first. Wow. That's exciting stuff right there.
He's not figured out how to stop that low single leg yet. He needs to keep hitting that low single leg.
Don't coach him up. Don't coach him up. Let him just not figure it out yet.
Right there, good waist ankle.
Yeah.
That's some typical Ernie Jones coaching right there.
Well, that's some smart.
You stop that first move. Now he's digging for that, digging for those.
Yeah.
That's how we were taught to wrestle when we were young. That's just some great wrestling right there. I love that. Now he's going to try to jack that arm to the back. Look at the half. Look at the, big guy. He's got to go. Got to get slow. You got to watch out.
Yeah,
there he goes. Get close.
Don't get too high on him though, right?
He can circle there. He's got. That's good stuff. Crowd's getting in.
Brahmer is wearing him down a little bit.
Crowd's getting into it. You know, but what started is the great position on top. There he goes. He's pulling that tail end down. He's got that good arm right there. He's pulling that thing out. He's looking for that half again. If he could just sing it. This guy's so big. Yeah. You're not going to flip this big guy. What do we got? We got a lot of time left.
We got 53 seconds here. Just size. I'll tell you what, though. You know, whoa! There's a punch to the face.
Yeah.
You got
to jump in on that. Yeah. He did a good job.
I think that may be a little inexperienced there because he looked over his coach going, "What did I do?"
He's frustrated.
Yeah. But
crowd's going crazy, and he's down 5-2 now. And after the penalty point, it's a tough environment for people to be in.
Yeah.
Especially if you've not been in it enough. But you gotta, you gotta be smart. And that dropping to his knees and reaching is not very smart.
Is it? Yeah, because Thomas's arms are just too long to get away from him. Got some young lads in here getting excited. Let's go, Will!
You guys need to move over. Thank you, John.
5-4 Tigers.
Here we go. No, still
7
second.
seconds. All right. 7 seconds left in the second. Brahmer's down. And remember, Brahmer's the guy that lost to the champion in the round of 16.
Yeah, Malvern Prep.
Wash, yeah.
Kid's #1 heavyweight in the nation.
Yep.
Oh.
So Brahmer's been at some big ones. He's leading 5-4, and this is going to be good.
This kid.
John's got to move him over again.
Yeah. Third period. We've got a 6-4 with another penalty point. Looks like we had a double full, like a full Nelson in by the Union kid right there at the end.
I'm wondering how much this Union kid has wrestled. I'm wondering, like you said, did they bring him out of football, and he's kind of a new experience. And
he looks like a Union football player.
Yeah.
Union football players look like that.
But what I'm thinking is maybe by come March, this guy's going to be a handful.
He could be a handful because you know what, he's doing a pretty good job here. Goodness. Maintain position. Oh crap. Man, the the guy just knows kind of what's going on, but he's too high there. Bremer's got to swim to the head right there. Right there, swim to the head. Keep walking your hips, and what you're going to do is take him right to his back. There's going to be nothing he can do. He's going to get the pin right here. Keep walking your hips.
There he goes.
Guy's going to slide out of it.
So got the reversal on him, though.
He's got that bottom leg. If he would just turk that, he'd jerk him right over. He'd get him right over. But
all right, now not knowing though, would you say that maybe this Union kid hasn't wrestled much just by watching?
I would absolutely say he's not wrestling much.
So,
so
when he gets a little bit more in him, he's going to be.
What grade is he in?
We don't have those, so.
He's like I said, he's big physical.
Yeah, because I don't remember seeing him out dressed for Union. So.
Good half Nelson. Got to be slow here. Got the bar on this side, looking for the half on the onside. Got 40.
Yeah, now coach, you just kind of throw that half Nelson in there every now and then, act like you're doing something.
Well, he's got the bar over here, and if that guy's got the elbow out, but he's in. Now, see, this is a great ride.
There we go.
This is a great finish.
Yeah, hold him right there now.
This is a great finish. You're not going to get, because this is a match to where you could get yourself in trouble, because this guy's a big, strong, athletic guy, and you can flip, and he can land on you and be in trouble. Right there, you got to get out there on it. You got to get out there and just take off running. I really enjoyed these last 7.
I'll tell you what, a lot of times you get to these heavier weights and things kind of slow down a little bit, but it's been dandy tonight. Oh, look at that. Oh. This kid is worn out.
Yeah.
Brommer's done a heck of a job.
Great job.
Wow, what a match. I'll tell you what, the big weights came through tonight for the Tigers, and it was exciting stuff against the rival Redhawks.
I'm glad you said that, because I would have said the other one.
Yeah, the other one. I know what I'm thinking about it. Tigers win at 43-18, winning the final 4 matches. What an exciting night of wrestling here, the opening duel of the season at home for the Tigers. It's been fun, and we'll probably be sitting here again some night before too long.
Oh, absolutely, and great start from Broken Arrow. I guess you guys' semester ends tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Go into winter break, and then have the month of January, and everybody's looking forward to it. So
basketball here tomorrow night for the Tigers with Bartlesville in town, so that'll be a good one. So come back, catch Aerovision on the stream, or come here and see it live. 2 exciting events back-to-back before the winter break. For the Hall of Fame coach, Sean Jones, this is Steve Cowan. Thanks for being a part of it. 43-18, Tigers win their home opening duel against the Union Redhawks. We'll check you next time. Thanks for joining us.